That last song is called Pilot Light, and I actually wrote the lyrics to that during the Blackout. Not my Blackout that I just dragged you through, which occurred from what, about 83 to 2000? Was that 82? Maybe 82? Okay. That's right, I threw up in homeroom that one time. Okay. Yeah. But I'm speaking more specifically about the Con Edison Blackout of 2003. Strange day for us. We actually had a tour that we were leaving for that day. It was going up through the Northeast. And I think our first date was in Providence that night. And I was really late. I was like running around the apartment. I was throwing stuff in a bag. And I had to get out and hop a train uptown and meet Paulie the G back here. And we were all taking different vehicles. So, I was like running around pretty frantic. And, so I run out of the apartment and I bumped into my mailman, Clarence, who's like this older, kind of very gentlemanly, reserved kind of guy, very shy. Looks a lot like Morgan Freeman, And I would see this guy every once in a while when I was coming out of the building, and I would always try to rev him into a conversation, but he was never quite having it. I'd be like, hey, what do you say there, Clarence? He'd be like, I'm doing fine, Chris. Yes, fine. Could never get any more out of him than that. So I run out of the building the day of the Blackout, and I get outside. I see like traffic lights are out. People are acting weird. So I bumped into him. I said, what's all this? And he looked at me all wide-eyed. He just goes, Blackout, baby. I was like, what? You heard me. Blackout, baby. I said, man, I got to get a train uptown. No trains. I said, yeah, I got a gig in Rhode Island tonight. No gig. Blackout. Then he starts telling me about all the things that are going to be happening because it's a blackout. Never lived through a blackout before? I'm like, no, I don't think so. Well, let me tell you something. See all these nice people around here? They're going to be changing when the sun goes down. They're going to be out here looting and shooting, screaming, hollering, carrying on. It's like, dude, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, I'm sorry, you're the expert on blackout now. You the expert on blackout. How many blackouts you lived through? None. How many blackouts I've been through? Many. Now let me tell you something about this. You see that pickup truck parked in front of the building? That's gonna be in motherfucking flames by midnight. Now my advice to you is go back inside, light a candle, get underneath your bed and pray for fucking daylight. And if I make it, I'll bring your mail tomorrow. Of course, none of that happened. We all ended up having a wonderful time. Just out of curiosity, how many people here had a great time the night of the Blackout? It was a great time, right? Yeah. It's almost like it turned into one big, long, citywide block party or something. Yeah, it was good. By the way, I did run into Clarence the next day. And he was putting the mail in the slats, and I came running by, and I went, Clarence. And he went, I know. When I got home, my wife had a picnic basket out on the stoop. Daughter brought the grandkids by. It was delightful. Oh, I fucking love him.